Hello, everybody. This is Ebony, and I am coming to you once again with just a thought. First and foremost, I want to say, God bless you, God keep you, to all first responders, for all essential workers, all of you that are out there continuing to serve the public. I want to say to you, peace and blessings. I want to tell you that I am praying for you and I'm believing God for your safety. I wanted to stop by to talk about something that I believe is really, it's funny, but it's also something that many of us struggle with. Okay, so let's get right into it. Are you impatient? I want you to think about it. Some of us are just impatient people, okay? And I want to tell you, in this season, have several seats, please. Just have several seats. Are you that person that everything has to happen right now? When you ask somebody to do something, it needs to happen right now. I asked you to do it. Are you that person? You're always in a rush, whether you really rushing to go somewhere, or maybe you just want it done right now. Are you that person where you're engaged in a conversation with someone and they're taking too long to get to the point? Like, you're ready for the conversation to end and they're just getting started, and because of that you're not really listening because you just want them to get to the point. Are you that person? Are you that person that schedules 5 appointments, but really, comfortably, you can only do 4? Are you that person that will schedule 5, although you can only do 4, and every time you're getting to the next one, you're frustrated and you're cussing and you are yelling and you are telling people to get out the way and beeping horns, and people are moving too fast and you're the only one that has somewhere to go? Are you that person? Have several seats. Listen, we are in the season right now where we have control over very little, okay? And I find that for those of us who struggle with being impatient, we also struggle with getting irritated too fast. So it doesn't take you much to get on edge. And I think that all of that is connected because there is this anticipation that we have, because we feel like things have to be done like right now. So sometimes we move too quickly when we should slow down, or we frustrate or annoy those around us because we're pushing people because we want something right now. Now, I know that there are times when we really should, there are some things that should be done, quickly. There are some decisions that should be made like right now. But I want you to be able to decipher from those things that have to be done now and those things that can wait. So I want to tell you a few things that you can do in order for you to deal with this area. Okay, first and foremost, learn how to wait. Everything doesn't always revolve around what you want. That's a hard pill to swallow, isn't it? I'm just encouraging you. Sometimes we have to learn how to wait. We have to humble ourselves and we have to wait. We have to understand that everybody does not operate on our time schedule, okay? So you want to learn to wait. The other thing is, learn to stop doing things that are not important. Like, is it really important? Does it really matter? Sometimes we put undue stress on ourselves for no other reason but because we want it. Okay, and so sometimes you have to really look at what you're doing and you have to determine whether or not this is important. Okay, and then another thing is, you have to really be realistic about your schedule. Is this something that you can do? You know, some of us are so accustomed to saying yes. We are so accustomed to gridlocking our schedule and not giving us enough time in between appointments or in between activities to really even breathe, okay? And so what happens is we're always in a rush. And when you're always in a rush, you're not present. You're not present. So when you get to that appointment, you're still trying to calm down from the hustle and the bustle. And please, let's not talk about those of us who are impatient drivers, okay? So you beeping the horn, you driving too slow, you driving too slow. They doing the speed limit. They doing what they supposed to. You the one doing 40 miles over the speed limit, right? But you make your impatience somebody else's problem, okay? Slow down. Learn how to plan wisely. And most of all, relax. Everything doesn't have to happen right now. Learn how to relax. We are in a situation, we're in a crisis right now for those of us who are impatient because we are forced to hear words that we don't normally want to hear. You can't do it. You have to be patient. I don't have the answers. All of these things are like, it's like earth shaking to those of us who struggle with impatience. Because most of the time when we struggle with impatience, we struggle with the desire to be in control. But guess what? There's very little you can control in this season. So God is trying to teach us something. He's trying to show us how to have several seats, how to relax, how to learn to wait, right? And he's teaching us to properly plan. Now I'm gonna tell you something. We're in a pandemic season, but this is also a season where creativity, ingenuity, innovation, all of those things can flow. But this is also a season where you can begin to deal with those things in your life that frustrate you, that only comes from you. I hope this has helped. Have a great day.